In this video, I'm going to show you how the new BlastPod upgrade works. It allows you to put email opt-in forms on your BlastPod website pages and posts. That way you can use your podcast to grow your email list and your email list to grow your podcast. After you've logged into BlastPod, you're going to want to go ahead and log into MailChimp or create an account with MailChimp. MailChimp is one of the most trusted mail service providers out there. They're easy to use and they allow you to create a free account to get started. Once you're logged in, you're going to want to go and select a list or create a list. I have already created the newsletter list. That's what I'm going to want to start growing today. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my newsletter list. If you haven't already created a list, this is the point at which you would want to do that. Once you've got one created, go ahead and select it. And once you've got your list that you want to grow selected, which is my newsletter list, you're going to want to create a sign up form for that by clicking on this sign up forms button. So you can go ahead and build your forms by clicking on the general forms button here. This allows you to add and subtract different fields. I want mine to be as simple to fill out as possible, so I'm just going with email address and first name. You can also add a bunch of different options over here. I'm not going to worry about that. Again, I want my email list to be easy to sign up for. So once I've got my opt-in box looking the way I want it to look, I'm going to go ahead and click back on sign up forms, and this time I'm going to go to embedded forms. And I'm just going to come down here, grab this copy and paste code from MailChimp. I'm going to go ahead and select the whole thing and copy that. Now I'm going to go back to my BlastPod account, go to widgets and extras and create MailChimp form. This will bring up the MailChimp form creation area. I'm going to go ahead and name this form newsletter just to be consistent with the title of the list that I'm going to be growing. So I'll go ahead and put that in the form name field. And I'll take the code that I got from MailChimp and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in this section right here. I'm going to scroll down and hit preview form. And it's got the email address, the first name, and the subscribe button. So I'm going to go ahead and click create MailChimp add-in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that form on a particular post or page. So I'm going to go to my posts and pages, and I'm just going to create a new page. We'll call this page Join My Newsletter. I'll put the page link as just join. In the page contents, I'm just going to put a little bit of information telling people why they should join my newsletter and what they'll get from it. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on this MailChimp envelope button over here and select the form that I want. Right now, I've only created the newsletter form, so I'm going to go ahead and select that one. If I had created other email lists, I could select from those ones as well. I've selected the one that I want. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And so it says, get weekly updates from Nathan in this super awesome newsletter. And then it's got my little MailChimp code right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit preview page. That's a slight preview of what it'll look like. I'm going to go ahead and hit create page. Now back on my website, I will go to pages and click the join my newsletter page. And you will see it says get weekly updates from Nathan in this super awesome newsletter. You can add your email address, add your first name, subscribe to my newsletter. And this is the coolest part. To make this super easy for you, we automatically color code the action button to match the action colors of your BlastPod website. So since mine is black and yellow, the action button will be black and yellow. But if I changed my website colors to a different color scheme, so I'm going to go ahead and click the website configuration real quick and just pick a different color scheme. I'll pick the Secret of the Ooze color scheme. Save changes, go back and refresh, and you will see the subscribe button now matches the action colors of this new color scheme. So whatever color scheme you pick, the action button will automatically match the action colors of your BlastPod website. All right, that's about it. That's how you can use the new BlastPod MailChimp upgrade to put email sign-up forms on any page of your BlastPod website. So you can put this on episodes, you can put this on individual pages, wherever you want. Have multiple different lists that you're using your podcast to grow, and use your email list to grow your podcast.